The New York Yankees trade plans have been revealed as a Yankees insider provided a bombshell trade report on the team and where things stand right now, with the trade deadline looming and there being a lot of targets for the Yankees as they have very clear plans for what they want to do with these final moves that they make, and we're going to break it all down. There's a lot to go over and a lot still to happen. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Yankees Digest. It's Chris here. We're going to jump right into things as always. If you guys are part of that 75% that's not subscribed to Yankees Digest, make sure to subscribe for daily New York Yankees updates. We have a lot of stuff going down right now. The trade season is in full effect as deadline time is getting closer and closer. So you guys want to make sure to not miss a video. Turn on those post notifications, but let's jump into it. Brian Cashman is far from done making moves with the New York Yankees. They've made a few moves already, specifically regarding position players, but there's still more to come for this team where things stand right now. The Yankees, they were looking to add some serious pieces to keep building on this team that they do believe in, and there's been, obviously, the biggest move right now is the Ryan McMahon deal. That does look good thus far, and obviously it's way too soon to tell, but the Yankees still do need to make a few other moves, and Brian Cashman said ahead of the deadline like a month ago now, the big thing they would be focusing on was pitching, saying that pitching you can never have enough of, both with starters and the bullpen, and we know that is something that they have been focused on, but they have yet to make a move for a pitcher, and it was revealed from Jack Curry that that is going to be changing. As Curry said, the Yankees want another left-handed reliever and a swing and miss reliever. They are still looking for another position player too. So the Yankees not done making moves in regards to position players, but right now, for where everything is standing, the Yankees are mostly looking towards the relief pitcher, but just wow, that was really bogged. The relief pitchers and just finishing out that bullpen. And guys, frankly, I do think that's the right move right now for this New York Yankees team. There have been a lot of guys linked to the Yankees right now, and there's been a lot of discussion on what is going to happen next for this team going forwards when it comes to relievers, and they've been linked to multiple names. Jhoan Duran has been one of the biggest ones that the Yankees have been linked to. Duran has had a phenomenal season thus far, pitching with a 2.01 ERA in 49 appearances thus far. He has 16 saves, a whip of 1.176, 53 strikeouts in 49.1 innings, and is just an absolutely excellent pitcher who does feel like he's likely to get traded right now. For Duran, it's been pretty simple that the Twins are not going to be making the playoffs this year, likely not going to be making the playoffs this year, and they do look more than anything like they are going to be sellers at this trade deadline, which does mean that what we're seeing right now is the Minnesota Twins moving on from Duran, who has been absolutely downright phenomenal for the past 4 years now. Duran has been one of the most consistent guys out of the bullpen, having an ERA under 2 in 2022, and since then been very solid with an ERA in the 2s. Obviously, that 2024 season was not his best with a 3.64 ERA, but outside of that, the man has been phenomenal, routinely a mainstay under 3, and also throws with fire. He can get those triple digits very consistently, and on top of that, has just been nothing short of a great player out of the bullpen who would give the Yankees really one of the main things they're asking for. As we see with the strikeouts, he's got more strikeouts than innings pitched. He is a swing and miss reliever. Now, he's not a lefty, and that is something to be aware of going into everything, because they do still want another lefty arm, but they are not going to not trade for Duran because he is not a lefty. The Yankees clearly like the idea of going out and getting Duran. So obviously, we're going to see where that starts to go, as well as other situations. As the Yankees, they do need to figure out this bullpen thing, as right now they do have the 11th ranked bullpen in the MLB. So as it pertains to ERA, I should add, and they want to grow on that. The Yankees, Brian Cashman, they always like having a good bullpen. That's a big thing that Cashman's always been about since taking over for the Yankees 20 some odd years ago, and that is not going to stop anytime soon. But the bullpen right now is not where the Yankees have wanted it to be. It's hovered around this 10 range all season long, and they want to become one of the best bullpens in the league, not just a top third. They want to be a top 5 bullpen in the league right now, a top 3 bullpen in the league. And I do think it's very important for this Yankees team, specifically when you look at the starting pitching staff. Obviously, Carlos Rodon is great. Obviously, Max Fried is phenomenal. But outside of that, there is not really another fully consistent arm as of right now. Cam Schindler has been good, and we will eventually get Luis Heel back, who is still trying to come back from that lat injury. But outside of that, there's been a lot of concern in regards to what's going to happen with the Yankees. And frankly, I do think the right move would be to add more bullpen guys. You also do want to look at starters, but the Yankees right now, they are focused on that bullpen for sure. As we got another update that Ryan Helsley is one of the most popular trade targets, with no less than a half dozen teams interested to various degrees. Among suitors are the Yankees, the Mets, the Dodgers, the Phillies, the Rangers, and the Blue Jays, all teams that want to win baseball games. The Yankees are one of the teams that would be looking at Helsley the most, just considering how Helsley has been able to play over these past couple of years and has been a very solid pitcher. And Helsley this year has a 3.00 ERA in 36 games played and 21 saves to his name. The whip is elevated right now, and he's also a good swing and miss pitcher, having 41 strikeouts in 36 innings. He has been the main closer for the St. Louis Cardinals and has done a good job. The 3 ERA is not anything crazy, and in the past, he has definitely had better years. The past 3 years he's been downright phenomenal, and last year he was an all-star as well and led the National League in saves. So Helsley is someone who's definitely a super talented guy, and we're going to see him pitch at least somewhere, because the Cardinals, they should trade him off just based off the fact that they're not doing anything this year. But also it's the Cardinals. You never know if they're actually going to trade anyone at all, because they're always so relaxed when it comes to not making trades. They don't really care. They just don't trade. The Cardinals do not make a ton of moves, and because of that, it does make things a little bit interesting to see how they're going to play out. However, Helsley is at a time where you would move him before he could just leave in free agency for nothing. So it does feel like he likely will get moved along with many other pieces. And as long as that happens, the Yankees will have to navigate what they want to do going forwards, just based off the whole situation of where would you put him? Would he be a closer for you? Would he just be another bullpen arm? And that is something to think about. He's also, as you can see, a right-handed pitcher. So Helsley is someone who you have to consider all that around. And I do imagine when it comes to varying degrees, the Yankees are interested in him, but would be more interested in Duran and then also a lefty reliever. That's what my imagination of this situation would be right now as it pertains to the Yankees. Jack Curry does know what's going on with this Yankees organization as well. He's the most tapped-in guy, being from Yes Network and everything as well. And Brian Cashman, look, he's going to make a move for a relief pitcher. They always are ready to make relief pitching moves, the Yankees, that is. So as long as that's the case, Cashman is going to be going out there looking for some sort of reliever to bring in to this team. And guys, frankly, I want it to be Duran, but I also do, on top of that, want a lefty pitcher as well. So the Yankees should be looking towards the lefty market. I imagine they will. Right now they have Tim Hill, who has been solid, but outside of that, right now with Ryan Yarbrough dealing with the injury, he's not been there, and the Yankees just need more than one left-handed relief pitching arm out there. So we're going to see how that all plays out. How do you guys want it to play out? Who do you guys want to see the Yankees go after in regards to relief pitchers? Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day. Go Yankees.